what privileges do you are referring to? Like, what privileges do men have?
We've constructed this entire society to benefit us.
Break it down, like what privileges exactly?
Like we talk about the wage gap, or if you look at Roe versus Wade, men controlling women's bodies.
It's tiring to see these guys regurgitating what they have learned. The wage gap has been debunked so many times. We know for a fact that it's the multivariable equations that lead to the pay. So just restricting it to gender doesn't make any sense. And most of the issues are between mothers and the rest of the world. When it comes to the gender pay gap, let's take an example. So this woman is like 25. She has just joined the workplace and she's starting to work her way up the company. Obviously, she has lots of these ideas, feminist ideas in her mind, and she wants to be able to prove that she can compete with men. So what she does is she works really, really hard. She starts climbing the corporate ladder, one step at a time. She's even climbing much quicker than some of their male counterparts. She's studying, she's learning every single day. She's becoming a more and more competent professional every day. After 10 years, she's in charge of the whole country of that specific company. After 20 years, 25 years, she eventually becomes CEO. So this woman that has worked her ass off, that has climbed the ladder every single step, she understands what needs to be done. She understands what it takes in order to be successful. And that woman can contribute very well to the success of a company as well, because she's a woman and she knows it. Do you really believe that this woman that finally gets to the top of the company, that becomes CEO, will observe the gender pay gap and not think for 1 second that she can optimize her costs? Instead of hiring men and women, she will just fire all the men and just hire women. But none of these female CEO, very smart lady, very dedicated to their work, very professional, decided to do it. Why? Are they stupid? If it is the same to hire a woman that costs 20% less than a man, why would she not hire only women? It just doesn't make any sense. The only possible explanation is that even if it is not said out loud, it's maybe covert, she acknowledges that the gender pay gap is just a hoax. It's just a myth. A myth to sell paper for journalists. And at the end of the day, she knows that men are getting paid more, usually because there are other factors. For example, the fact that women tend to stop most of the time, take part-time jobs as well. Women also tend to work less hours than men. They get less experiences. And as a result, they get paid less. These women that are very smart, if the gender pay gap was real, they wouldn't hesitate to only hire women. I can tell you this. And they will probably be much more cost efficient than all of these other companies. They will lead the competition. But that's not the case, because we all know this is a myth, and myth cannot be proven.